nice to meet you. Today I'm gonna talk about water. Can you imagine the life without water? We can't live without water, so water is very important. Water can be changed into different forms. When the temperature goes down 0 degrees Celsius, the water becomes frozen. But when the temperature goes up above 100 degrees Celsius, the water becomes stream. So that's why there are three types of water. There are liquid water in rivers and oceans, and frozen water in ice and glaciers, and water vapor in clouds and steam. About 70% of water Earth is covered with water. Most of the water in oceans. There are 5 oceans: the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, and the Arctic Oceans. The largest ocean is the Pacific Ocean. It is about 156 million square kilometers. It is 15 times bigger than the USA. There are also lots of seas on Earth. The biggest sea is the South China Sea. It is about 3 million square kilometers. One of the smallest sea is the Marmara Sea. It is about 11,000 square kilometers. You can see this picture, the man floating on the water. Here is the Dead Sea, and the Dead Sea is about 30% of salt, so be easy to float on it. And the ocean water and sea water is all about salt, but there are 3% of salt, fresh water, because most of the fresh water is frozen. It's ice, it's glacier and polar ice cap. Some of the fresh water in lakes and rivers. The longest river is the River Nile in Africa. It is about 6,700 square kilometers. The largest lake is the Lake Superior in North America. It is about 82,000 square kilometers. Some of the fresh water in skies is ice and is clouds and steams. Some of the fresh water in soil, rocks, or under the ground cave. Do you know where water comes from? When it rains, the water falls from the sky. This is called precipitation. Rainwater goes to stream water goes to river water goes to seas and oceans. But when it's sunny, the ocean water gets warm and some of the water goes up into the sky. This is called evaporation, and it gets bigger and it makes heavy clouds and it rains again. This is called the water cycle. Water comes from rivers and reservoirs. Rivers are lakes that store water for community use. We use a lot of water at home. When we drink and when we cook, we use water. And when we wash things, we use water too. When we take a bath, we use 8 liters of water. And when we take a shower, we use 27 liters of water. And every time we flush the toilet, we use water. We use 9 liters of water every time we flush. We use a lot of water to wash things. For example, when after meal, mom or dad wash dishes with water, and when our clothes get dirty, we need to wash our clothes. We use lots of water at outdoors. We use lots of water for food we eat. Meat comes from animals. The animal need water to drink. And fruit and vegetables also need water to grow. And we need water to travel. We need water to travel by ship and boats. And we use lots of water to make power. Hydroelectricity is electricity made from water. We have fun with water. When the hot and when it's summer, we used to go swimming pool or seas. And lots of sports need water. Sailing, surfing, swimming, water skiing, and diving all use water. Water is very important to human bodies because our body contains 70% of water and our brain contains 85% of water, and our bone contains 33% of water, and our blood contains 50% of water, and our blood takes food and oxygen from lungs to different parts of bodies. We need to drink 8 glasses of water in a day, but when it's hot and when it's summer, we need to drink more water. Lots of animals live in water. Some animals live in fresh water and some animals live in salt water. Now I'm gonna talk about animals that live in salt water. The biggest animal in salt water is blue whale. It lives in seas and oceans. It can be more than 30 meters and 200 metric tons. And it is a small salt animal called krill. It eats 4 metric tons in a day. Sharks, turtle, octopus, jellyfish all need water because water gives them oxygen and food. Jellyfish or nutfish is invertebrate because it has no bones. The pointless jellyfish is the Australian box jellyfish. Australian box jellyfish is known as the sea wasp, and it has enough toxin to kill 60 people. Lots of animals live in fresh water. Dog, otter, frog, fish all live in fresh water. The big animal live in fresh water too. A Nile crocodile live in fresh water. It lives in rivers and lakes. When the big animal come to drink, it pulls their legs and eat them. That animal also need water. For example, African savanna is very hot and dry so they had water to drink. You can see this picture. The roof only left because this area flood happen. Flood happen when there are too much rain, and when the big wave in the oceans, the flood can happen. And water covers road and paths, so people and cars can't get out of this area. So firefighter and police officers rescue people with helicopters and boats. But when there are no water in the area, the rivers and lakes get dry, so plants can't grow and animals can't drink. Some people die too. So we save our water. What is different between this picture? This is polluted rivers. This is clean rivers. And we save water at home. When we brush our teeth, don't forget to turn off the water and take a shower, not a bath. And we use water outdoors. Don't throw things into garbage or things into rivers or lakes. When you throw the things into rivers or lakes, the water becomes polluted river. Remember, our earth needs water. Save our wonderful water.